This is an evil place. It should be burned to the ground.
Help me!
Did you hear that? Was that a woman's voice?
This way! You are alive? It's been so long. I'm so alone here. Please help me. I've been trapped here so long.
I was told that this manor was dangerous. Are there other spirits here like you?
The others, they're bound to my father by loyalty. Defeat him, and they will be free. I am different, trapped, held by something powerful and old. Please, will you destroy it? It speaks in ancient whispers, calling me back from the River of Souls. It's in the vault, the lower level. Take this, a key to the east wing. The vault is there, down below. It is sealed. You will need to find a way inside.
How can I enter the vault? Where is the key?
Only Father knows. Search his study. If there is a key, it will be there. Beware. My father's men will try to stop you. They are loyal to him, even beyond death.
And be judged.
Speak the password, and you may enter.
Rukenberry pie.
A Rukenberry pie is a popular sweet dish typically served during the Feast of St. Hiram. Unfortunately for you, Rukenberry pie is not the password. Speak the password.
The password is Nagog.
Welcome back, Master.
They are opening a gate, conjuring some kind of guardian.
Free me!
The blood of the Legion returns. Come to avenge my treachery, have you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You think me a traitor? That I hid here while the Legion fought and died. I see it in your soul. You are a pitiful shadow of what the Legion once was. You will not pass judgment on me! I will break you! You are nothing! Die, mortal!
My, but you do continue to impress me. First my sister witches, and now Lord Gunderic, dealt with as handily as unruly children. I do wish I could entertain you properly, but I have so much to do here, so I must, sadly, ask you to leave my manor.
Just like that? You promised me something that would help defeat Rajani.
So I did, my dear, and you shall have it. I believe you've more than earned this. Now then, as to my manor...
Certainly. This place is too gloomy for the Legion.
Does that mean you won't be coming back to visit me? No, that is disappointing. No, I really must ask you to leave me to my work. If you wish, I can transport you outside the manor's grounds to speed you on your way.
Very well. Send me outside.
But of course, my dear. The Dark Sister protect you on your journey.
It's not literally a heart, is it?
No, it's an artifact. According to Odo, it was stolen by Stefan Gunderic many years ago. Originally, it belonged to a tribe of primitives in the Great Swamp. The First People, I think they were called. They received the heart as a gift from a fallen god, before he died, like all the rest of his kind.
The heart has magical power, then.
Can you not feel it? Like tiny needles against my skin when I stand too close. The heart holds sway over the souls of the dead. If a person was going to die, the heart could bind her soul to this world.
So that's what happened to Alice. Her father used the heart to trap her soul in the manor.
Yes, and she thinks that if we destroy the heart, she'll be set free. But it's only a feeling. I would put more trust in that book that we found.
You said the heart was stolen by Gunderic.
It's been years since I heard the tale, but I remember most of it. Stefan Gunderic's daughter was very sick, and he was sure that the heart could save her. So he led a band of loyal retainers into the depths of the swamp. They found the primitives' village, crept in, and stole the heart. But before they'd made their escape, the savages woke and came after them.
How does the story end?
Not well. Gunderic was the only survivor. All of his retainers were killed by the savages or swallowed up by the swamp, never to be seen again. Gunderic brought the heart of Nagab back to his manor, whereupon he sought to use its power to save his daughter's life. But if the story is true, then the heart only trapped his daughter in a state of undeath. We met her ghost upstairs.
I don't think we should touch this thing.
I feel the same. The heart is alive somehow. and its spirit is hateful and impure.
Thank you. I am finally free to return to the River of Souls.
Ready to leave, my dear?
Very well. Send me outside.
But of course, my dear.
Die and be judged! I'm glad to put Ravensrill behind us. They look at me strangely, especially the men. Victory!
You're with the Legion. Maybe my luck isn't as wretched as I thought.
What makes you think you have bad luck?
Aside from the fact that fate conspires to thwart me at every turn, you mean? I was trying to haul some goods south to Stonebridge, but the whole valley's crawling with Lascanzi mercenaries. A whole pack of them set on me up the road and stole my wagon.
I have a score of my own to settle with these mercenaries. I'll get your wagon back.
You may have just saved me from debtor's prison, friend. Don't think I won't repay this kindness. Get my merchandise back, and I'll reward you. And of course, you'll get a discount on anything you might want to buy. That'll teach those thugs to harass innocent merchants on the road. You have my thanks, and I suppose I can offer you this as well. If you're looking to buy, just step on up to the wagon and have a look. I'll give you a good price.
The odds are against us here. Die and be judged. Under attack! Victory!
Is it done? Has the Laskanzi dog been put down?
He's dead. I hope you can find some measure of peace.
The peace I sought was not for me. With his death avenged, Vaclav's soul will find its way to the river. There exists a debt between us now, Legionnaire. One of blood and kin. What can an old woman do to repay such a debt?
I need to know where I can find Lazar Basili.
Ah, Lazar. Haven't seen him since the Laskanzi arrived. He may be dead, but Grigori would know for certain. Those two are thick as thieves.
Killing a man is not worthy of reward, even a cur such as Boris. Keep your belongings, Ludmilla.
Such nobility in these troubled times? I'll not argue with your choosing, but know this. Ludmilla will always consider you as kin.
I must go.
Farewell.
News of your deeds spread quickly throughout the town. Perhaps the Legion is not as feeble as the Laskanzi would have us believe. I know you've been asking about Lazar. Turns out he had some correspondence with a rather elusive legionnaire, someone called Odo. That did not sit well with the woman who hired the Laskanzi. She locked poor Lazar in one of the holding cells beneath the town hall.
How do you know about this alleged correspondence with the Legion?
I wrote most of the letters myself. I have been Lazar's clerk for almost 20 years now.
The town hall? And where is that?
It is in the upper part of town, but you'll not be able to reach it. The Laskanzi have fortified the upper town, and they are letting no one inside.
The Legion doesn't abandon its allies. Lazar will have his freedom.
If you truly mean to save Lazar, I am at your service. What would you have me do?
Carry a message to Odo in the Old Legion chapter house. Tell him what's happened to Lazar.
If it will aid my friend, I shall do as you ask. You'd best be off before any Laskanzi brigands spot us conspiring against them.
Your ancestors built all this? It is beautiful.
I got back just ahead of you, and I told Odo and Martin what happened in the cave. They want to talk to you, of course. I'll be in the causeway room. Always heard stories about them, but I've never seen one before. One more thing. I have a few odds and ends. Weapons and armor that I saved from my family's old estate. That sort of thing. I'd be happy to sell them to you if you like. For a good price, I promise. Just come and see me when you're done. I'm feeling steadier on my feet, but Odo says I need more rest.
Anjali, they had you in a cage? But they didn't hurt you, did they?
I'm well. A few hours underground, nothing more. But we learned our enemy's name.
It's true. Her name is Rajani. She and her mercenaries have occupied the town, and Lazar is their prisoner.
So, without Lazar, we'll have no help from the people of Raven's Rill. But they're not fighting men. Probably safer this way. It's time to strike. Catch them off guard. This Rajani has numbers on her side, but they're Laskanzi, and they're only fighting for pay.
The Skanzi are mercenaries by trade. What else do we know?
They're wanderers, desert people. They lost their homeland years and years ago. Now they drift across the world and fight for whoever pays best. Our wars have been good to them.
We're definitely outnumbered. How much of a chance do we have?
We're the Legion. We're a family. We're fighting for our country and for the people we love. The numbers are on their side, but the stakes are on ours.
We'll need to surprise them. Did you have something in mind?
I did. You've heard of the causeways?
In the days of the Legion, they were passageways, cut through the fabric of another world. A Legionnaire could enter a causeway in Stonebridge and emerge an hour later in Raven's Rill, if we believe the old accounts.
The causeways were real. I walked them myself before the Legion fell.
If these causeways are real, who built them?
We did. Back in the days when Legion magic was strong, before all our mages were killed. Gave us a tactical edge. Send a few hundred Legionnaires through a causeway, all of a sudden there's an army wherever we need one. Impressed the common folk, too. Gave us an air of mystique.
Go on, Odo. I trust that your story is true.
As do I. Tell us what you have in mind.
There's a causeway here inside this chapter house. We can use it to slip into Raven's Rill, catch the enemy by surprise. The only trouble is opening the gate. I don't know how it's done. But I have an idea. The Grandmaster's ring. They say it was a key to something important. Why not the causeway gate?
The ring lies where the last Grandmaster fell. The Mournweald. An ill-omened place.
Odo, you were a Legionnaire. You never learned to open one of these gates?
I was a scout, a spy, a Legionnaire, yes. But I spent my days in the woods and hills. Every chapter house had a master and a mage. They opened and closed the causeways, not men like me.
The last Grandmaster. That was Hugh Montbaron. My father.
Your father, yes. I'm sorry I have to send you to that place.
What else can you tell me about the Mournweald?
It's a forest, an old place. Used to be morn, like the start of a new day. Now it's mourn, like sorrow and regret.
So it's changed. Why? What happened?
The Legion made its last stand in that forest. By then, Jane Cassander had poisoned the people against us. Mobs rose up, slaughtered Legionnaires in all the cities and towns. Only place that was safe was this valley. So the last of the Legion came here. Jane followed them, gathered an army, sacked this chapter house, pushed them back to the Mournweald.
How did it end?
Odo wasn't there. No one knows what happened in the forest or exactly where they fell.
Whatever she did to them, she twisted and ruined that forest. It's a festering wound that's never healed.
If the ring is there, I'll find it. Just tell me where to look.
There's a door at the bottom of the tower. It'll take you outside into the forest. Here, you'll need the key. When you leave the chapter house, head to the east. You'll come to the Mournweald soon enough.
The Legion died in that forest. Whatever happened, whatever Jane Cassander did to them, that place is changed. Get in, find the ring, and get out. No unnecessary risks. Your life is too important to lose.
So this chapter house is really a tower.
Did you want to buy something? I don't have much, but it's all for sale.
Jane Cassander's army looted this place. Everything is still as they left it. Die and be tried. victory! The odds are against us. Strange. The forest refuses to let us pass? Perhaps if we looked for another... This forest is aware of us. Why do I feel as if I know this place? And it knows me. This forest was one of the most beautiful places in all of Ebb. At least, that is what Odo said. Look out! You are finished! Careful! More Vodianoi! Here they come again! Here they come again! So, this is where they died. The last of the Legion. Look, that must be Hugh Montbaron. Your father. He shouldn't have been left here like this. He deserved better. They all did.
Careful. You're in danger here. And not only from the creatures of the forest.
Anjali, you've met this boy before?
I must have met him, but I don't remember where or even when.
I carried you out of the forest on the day of your birth. The same day the Legion died. Your life began at the foot of this tree. Tell me, quickly, what brings you to this place?
We were looking for the Grand Master's ring to open the Legion causeways.
That ring is important, but it isn't what Odo thinks. It won't open a causeway. Building the causeways was an act of creation. That is the most ancient power of all, passed down to us from the gods of old. Opening a causeway, that is an act of creation too. I can give you that power, but you must promise never to come here again.
Can you tell me why, at least?
At the heart of this forest is a seed, one that's been dormant for many long years. It has great power and potential, but not for good. Not anymore. It is very, very old. Older than the rest of the valley. Older than the mountains or the sky. The whole forest is waking. You've got to leave.
Can we leave by the same path?
You will never find your way. Not now. The Mournwild will trap you here, unless I intervene. I'll send you back to the edge of the forest. Remember what you saw here. Hold it in your mind, or it will slip away like a dream. The causeways are yours. Use them to rebuild your kingdom, and make your country whole. I ask only this. Let no one set foot in this forest. Neither enemies nor friends. I'll guard this place. For as long as I can.
Strange. The forest refuses to let us pass?
What are you talking about? We just came from the forest. Don't you remember?
Now you are making sport of me. Odo tells me that I am an easy target, but he will not say why.
The giant tree. The dead Legionnaires. The child who appeared out of nowhere. You don't remember anything?
It all sounds familiar. Like a story I heard, and then forgot. When I think about it, this whole forest feels familiar. Not the trees themselves, but the power that gave them life. I'm sorry, I'm making little sense. If we have what we came for, then we should go.